Time now for another check on your morning forecast, Henry.
Well, Emma Gray is still going to be dealing with stormy weather once again, but just like yesterday, starting off on the quiet side. Been seeing some areas of patchy fog, but a lot of people have been starting off with mainly clear skies, but it's going to be dependent on where you are, whether you're towards the west of I-77. Been seeing some areas of fog, especially around Athens. Not too prevalent around Parkersburg, but again, still the early morning, so we may still see a little bit trying to develop. That's going to be the only issue that we have for your commute. Not concerned about rain, just some isolated spots further off towards the east. But slow moving stationary boundaries still going to allow for that development of at least a couple of isolated thunderstorms this afternoon and into the evening, but we're really not expecting the widespread activity that we had yesterday afternoon. But rain chances are still expected to increase as we get through the end of the week, especially for your Friday. Scattered activity into Saturday and still some more into the start of next week. So let's talk about today. So again, your morning starts off dry. It's really around the afternoon that you'll see a bit of an increase in cloud cover in that. Chance for a few isolated storms, especially for your evening commute, but again, not anticipating anything widespread. Now, activity should quiet down into Friday morning, but we'll be looking off towards our west for some more activity to push through, anticipating a bit more widespread activity going into Friday afternoon and especially towards the evening. Now for Saturday, do know that the Belpre homecoming parade will be going on in the morning. We'll keep an eye out for that chance for some scattered showers and storms and even some more still around going into Saturday afternoon. So at least the good news with these storms is that we're still not anticipating any severe weather, especially heading into the weekend, but there is still always going to be that chance for localized flooding with some of those isolated torrential downpours that may come with those storms, and that is still going to be the case as we get into the start of next week. So day planner today, a bit of some patchy fog this morning, mix of sun and clouds this afternoon with that chance for an isolated thunderstorm into tonight. Still on the mild side as we drop down into those low 70s. For tomorrow, scattered thunderstorms once again, temperatures remaining steady in those mid 80s and really no changes to our temperatures, whether it's during the day or at night, as those will remain in the upper 60s to low 70s. By Wednesday right now, looking at a bit of a drop down to those lower 80s. Emma Grace.